After 113 years, the town of Francisco, Indiana, may no longer have a police department, leaving some to question what would happen if people there needed assistance from law enforcement.
Eyewitness News' Grace Haba was in Francisco for us earlier tonight. She's back now with the latest for us. Grace?
Brandon and Shelley, the former marshal tells me this is not related to the nationwide movement to defund police departments, but rather is an issue that began almost 2 years ago when he first took office.
I got a phone call from the attorney here just out of the blue saying, hey, they had a special session about you and they chose to get rid of you. And that's exactly how it went.
Michael Collins says there has been tension between the town board and the police department since 2018. This March, he says the town board told him he was being placed on administrative leave because the department wasn't patrolling the school zone enough.
One of the direct quotes that had come from our town board president was that they had said he had said the car was not in the school zone 95% of the time, and that is an absolute bold-faced lie. And if anybody says any different, they're a liar.
I called board president Harold Everett, but my phone call went unanswered. Collins directed me to where Everett lives. I knocked on his door to get a comment. There was no response.
It's an extreme disservice to the community. You know, the community pay taxes to have a police department. And, you know, and it's, to me, totally neglecting their duties to provide protection for this town.
Without them, the pair says crime will go up.
You can notice the speeding through town here in the past, 2 months, I believe, that we've not had a marshal's department. People know that they can come in here. Next to my house, there was a break-in about a month ago or so. The drug activity is definitely picking up in the town. You can see it.
Common sense-wise, there should be a police department. It's ridiculous, the actions that they've taken.
Yes, there's been issues, but we've always had an active police department. We've never let it transition into something where we would get rid of it. It would be asinine to even think something like that, because you're leaving every person in this community and even Center Township to an extent completely unprotected.
If the town does disband their police department, Collins says it would be up to the Gibson County Sheriff's Office to respond to any calls in the area. I spoke with one gentleman who lives there, and he says he feels like the area is a quiet and safe place overall and is confident that if there is an issue, the Sheriff's Department will protect them. Grace Haba, Eyewitness News.